Every
county,
was
right?
all
It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Find a way.
We got 8 plays. But, I mean,
I need 2 panelists, it's just 8.
if you get a ribbon up there,
If you get to show up there, you done good.
yeah.
So what do they do the rest of the week? Is it just?
We got another one going in. They come home yesterday,
I saw him in church. I thought he was
They don't tell them what some of them first place courses are worth, do they?
That rock quarry is fine.
His mortgages, mortgage would be cheaper.
no, tell them what they pay to get there.
And I just want to let people know that they're going to be, I think it's just this one big drilling holes.
We went to Perry, Georgia for barrel racing. There was this girl, that horse was just autopilot. She didn't have to do nothing but sit there. And he was worth like $60,000. And I'm just like,
Can't be more than 2 inches or something.
They say what time?
No.
I seen old George Strait the night by one at sale.
Oh,
Rode the horse, his grandson, you see that?
XY here.
Grandson there, and they said George Strait, his grandson sat beside him. Grandson, a little young guy, little bit young. And they got like 250,000. He just looked at George Strait, and like this, he got one bid. He bought it, it's about almost $300,000 he gave for it. And I said, George Strait didn't give a damn. As long as that boy wanted it, don't think he cared about it. But it was out on some of the top. Rope.
I'm thinking Corey's last name.
Right, he's just a little bit taller.
Okay, I had it right.
He ain't gonna be here, he's out of town. He texted me.
So that's probably the other one.
Okay, now you're.
I'll have to put Josh's absent.
We get here.
If I call him, he's gonna yell at me.
I'll tell her I asked better. I love her. She's.
I'll tell you that. Tell him I ain't here.
Well,
What you supposed to do, I ain't.
He's not available.
His girlfriend.
And he's with his woman.
That's what it is. So he got you, he knows where you are. He knows where you are.
I followed him on Snapchat. He did it.
Oh, yeah. He knows where you're at. What time is it?
5 o'clock on the dot. He's probably on his way. Probably doing this number.
There he is. He went at his woman's house. Here he comes.
We were gonna take you. I was gonna be like, Billy ain't here, what do I do?
Well, it's 8:22:25. Let's call the meeting to order, and you can lead us off in prayer.
Dear Lord, we want to thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for all of your blessings. Thank you, Lord, for a little cooler weather coming in. Make you feel a little better around here. Lord, we got friends and neighbors that's sick, having hard times. We just ask you to be with them, watch over them, help them, Lord. Lord, let us conduct this meeting in a way that's pleasing to you. We ask in your name. Amen.
We need to approve the July meeting minutes. Do I hear a motion to pass? Hear a second? All in favor, say aye. Motion passed.
No problem.
anything for the fire department? Everything all good, everything doing good? All right, what about the police department?
Good to go. We've got a total of 8 sworn personnel now. They're not full-time, obviously, but that's split up between the hours that we do have. So far this month, 22 stops, 11 of those resulted in a citation. The other ones were just warnings. And then 8 incidents that were reportable incidents. That's not the total calls for service, but that's how many resulted in some type of offense that occurred that's being investigated.
All right, anybody got any questions for each one of them?
Oh, yes, did you say 8 part-time people
Just,
that you did?
well, that's 7. And yeah,
Okay. And you divvy up the hours to get coverage.
yes.
What do we cover?
I'm sorry?
What hours do we cover?
I don't have set hours. I don't want to do that. If we're not full-time, then I don't want people figuring out when there's a cop here and when there's not.
That is a very smart thing. I always,
It's 40 hours is what we have been approved for part-time. 40 hours.
So you just schedule them accordingly to have that covered?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Technically 80 because I'm full-time and the other ones. So,
Right,
yeah.
to cover the other.
Anybody else? Any old business?
I have some real old business. The top of our agenda, the doors will be open a few minutes prior to meeting. I don't think that's an acceptable thing for a formal meeting for the city. And I volunteered to come and open the door at a set time so people would know when the doors would be open. I believe that most of the county opens 30 minutes prior. They're larger in volume than our 987 census people. But I don't think doors will open a few minutes prior to meeting is an appropriate approach to entrance to a city building. So if nobody else, because of work schedules or whatever, can do that, I am volunteering to get a key from Morgan and come and sit here for 30 minutes. There's nothing in this building that I want. I don't need a pipe pole or a axe or a hatchet or anything over there. So if you want to discuss with your cronies there how you can achieve that, then I'm volunteering to have the building open 30 minutes.
What did my cronies think?
That was good, but she said cronies.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, these are the people, and it appears that there was a discussion about it. So, I mean, from the way it's worded, I'm going to make an assumption.
Well, really, we don't have to open it up to 5 o'clock. I mean, there's no law saying we have to.
There is, if we were large enough, Billy, there would be a paper somewhere that people would have to sign and say they wanted to comment on something that's on this piece of paper.
We can do
Well,
that.
I know you can do it.
We can do it.
If we want to be that petty, we can do it, and that's fine with me. I just want
Man, there's a
us,
few people here. Does anybody want to come 30 minutes early? Raise your hand.
well, but you need to be able to get in, Jimmy. You don't need to be sitting in a car. I'm the only baby boomer in here, I think, maybe.
I wouldn't be betting on that.
But punctuality, when I was in the marketplace, punctuality is a thing, and you can't start the meeting at 6 if nobody knows when the doors are going to open. And I don't even know why. I mean, this is such a petty, small thing. I don't know why.
I don't know why it keeps being a big deal.
Well, I don't know why you haven't addressed it and fixed it.
We did address it. We opened the doors at 5 o'clock when we get here. I don't
But
understand why
that's-
that's a problem.
Okay, well, Josh, I'm sorry that you don't But it is a problem when you expect to start a meeting at 6 o'clock and you have people arriving and they're expected to sit in their vehicle.
The meeting starts
until
at 5.
time.
When I take my kids to school, the doors open at 7:45, and that's when school starts at 7:50. So would you like the door open 5 minutes early?
I would like the door open enough for the parents to be able to go inside. I'm not looking at your school, I'm looking at a formal meeting in a city, and you're meeting 11 times a year if you do what your past administration has done. So you ran for office, you actually did whatever you needed to do to be on the ballot, and you committed to be an alderman and take care of the city business. I do not know why opening the building at 30 minutes prior to the start time, or 15 if everybody wants to rush in here at 15.
When you run for alderman, did you sign anything saying you're gonna open the meeting up?
Do you know why it's not addressed, Billy? Because it
It
should
never has
be.
been. I mean, they open it up whenever we get here, and everybody's always opening it up before the meeting starts, so.
Does that mean it's appropriate, Billy?
You know, we all do this for free, Ms. Ellen. We don't do it for because we get paid.
You ran for office.
We do it because it's free. We don't get paid. I don't get paid to come here and open this door up 30 minutes early or nothing else. We just don't get, we don't. We're gonna open it up before 5 o'clock. Don't think I can tell you. Everybody here,
Okay, I am offering to do it at a set time.
we're not gonna give you a key to the building.
I don't want a key to the building. I told you I would get Morgan's.
You know, Morgan has got a job over there to do until she comes over here. If she comes over here, she does.
So this thing right here is what you want to choose to be, to make a battle out of. Is that right?
We could just take it completely off like it was before. It won't be rattling off.
Actually, it used to be 30 minutes
What are you
before until I
saying?
started
I'm
recording.
saying that we can take off. It will be open a few minutes before.
And Rhonda's right.
There won't be a light.
And Rhonda's right. It used to be 30 minutes before till she started recording. Once she started recording, that changed everything too, because she comes in here and gets everybody talking about their family, talking about somebody being sick and stuff, and they didn't know they was recording, and people were coming to us raising hell because, hey, I didn't want somebody to know my family member was sick. Well, how did they know it? Rhonda was taping it.
Well, this
So
is a
we
public
decided then, well, we can't do anything about Rhonda taping, but we can do something about when the doors are open. You know, and you won't know the fact that she's right. She's exactly right.
But that is a very petty thing.
It's not a petty thing when you don't want your family business
Then
to
why
be
would I come
advertised.
in this building right here and talk about
We will open,
things?
this is in a discussion. We'll open the meeting up before 5 o'clock. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Open the doors before 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
the door will be opened up before 5 o'clock. So I think, you know, anybody else got any changes they want to change, y'all can speak to them. No, that's how we're gonna leave it.
Okay, well, I still have that issue with the sunshine law, which I do think we violated, so maybe it needs to be addressed.
Sunshine law don't say anything about meeting be open up before
I'm not
5.
talking about that, but I'm talking about legal counsel,
What are you talking about legal counsel?
because I have to talk to a legal person about sunshine law. Obviously, we don't know a lot about it.
What's the sunshine law got to do with us not opening up?
I'm just saying that I did not address, when I addressed the latter part of last year, that I felt like we violated the sunshine law in the way we handled the King meeting. So I guess I can just see if this.
That's what you need to do. Get your attorney, call our attorney, then they can work it out. Okay, anybody else? Any old business? All right.
We got Charlie did a good job getting the block off.
Oh, yeah. They done a good job getting the block and stuff off. We're getting some bids about having the new 10 put on. And we're gonna open the bids up tonight for the inside. The concrete guy should pour this by this weekend.
When he finished forming it Saturday.
Yeah, he told me, he texted me, he said something about forming and stuff, so we'll get that.
If they taking more of the block off,
That's all they can take off. What's left is still It's
That's it.
That's it.
There's no ten between there.
That's the building.
But it's safe.
Okay.
That part is.
We're gonna cover it up with 10.
Yeah, we're gonna have it perform.
Everything is getting ready to fall, we got it down. It's all
Did a
down, it's all
contractor take
safe.
that off, or did we?
Contract.
They didn't have no time of it.
No,
No. It had those.
had plenty,
Freestanding.
had plenty of rod iron in it.
With those bolts up top.
Had plenty, had plenty of rod iron in it, but none in the corners. The corners, that's what we sprayed on. We sprayed to go fall and kill
It was
somebody.
leaning.
And they also took a jackhammer and they trimmed the door down so there's not like a little lip going in the building anymore. So it's a safer walkway over there.
It's a lot safer now anyway. It's what we was worried about, somebody getting killed. Over. We got that under control.
Is that why we didn't get bids for pulling those block off,
We took a bid.
to pull the block off?
Yeah, we'll put it on Facebook and everything else.
Oh, well, did you discuss it in the city meeting?
It's under $5,000, doesn't have to be discussed in the city.
I can prove anything up to $5,000. It costs less than $5,000
To pull those block off?
Yep. So we didn't break no rules. We done what we're supposed to do. Plus the safety item too, we need to get it done quick. So that's what we done. Decision we made, keep somebody from getting killed. September.
Hey, I've been talking to water and gas about the
Yeah.
fire hydrant.
Yeah.
They just want to put a fire hydrant on Long Island Road. At the beginning of it, they took one out here not too long ago. And because people kept running into it or something. But anyway, they said that we could buy one and they do the maintenance and wouldn't be any more cost as far as maintenance. But find out they owe us one,
Or two, we're not sure.
at least one.
At least one possibly.
And I went down there today and talked to them and they said they would take care of it. So apparently they're gonna put one in for us there.
Good, good. Let me take care of it. September the 20th, we're having the auction the dump truck, fire truck, float motor, old air compressor we got over here, and a four-wheeler and a fuel tank and a gas pump. September the 20th.
Go ahead and let people know if they buy something at the auction, needs to be gone that day.
Yeah, or at least by Monday. We'll give you to Monday to make sure it gets out of here, but it ain't paid, it's gonna be paid for that day.
Pay for it.
And we'll hold a right to decline, turn down any bids too, we don't bring what we think we can get it out for junk or whatever, we're gonna have the right to turn down any bid.
What time is that gonna be?
10 o'clock,
Excuse me?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Don't you just start it for whatever the lowest price is you would take for it?
You just have a
I mean, when it's appraised?
No, not
You have an
necessarily.
option.
We're gonna start everything at probably $5.
Yeah.
And let it go
Okay,
from
just
there.
some weird amount and then start it from there. And then you'll have to.
I already got two people already told me what they give for something, said that what they give for, so when we get to them, we'll just start them out that price and go from there, or whatever, too, If it don't bring what we think it should bring, we won't sell it.
That's the reserve.
Yeah, that's where we're reserved.
They're low reserve.
Yeah. If it brings more scrap, it's yours. But four-wheeler's a good four-wheeler over there. Dump truck runs, smokes, but it runs, everything on it works. The old fire truck over there, it's got a good engine in there. It's been set a long time. My brake booster's bad in it, so gas pump and the fuel tank's good for somebody that wants it put on their farm or something like that. But, it's just what we need to get it off there.
We definitely want people to look at the stuff before they bid on it.
Yeah.
Because it's
As is, where is
Yours.
yours?
It's yours. You buy it, it's yours. We're, Maple View, we'll be closing it down after Labor Day. Chief will close it down after Labor Day, so we're closing it down.
Something went on up there, a bunch of kayakers up there.
Yeah. Chief said something about
They ain't there anymore, so.
I mean, they was
On the other side, you know, there's probably 40 or 50 at a time.
the ones that was in Chattanooga, we ran them off, where they can't come up there no more. They're running the business out there, $75 a head, running it off on us, yeah.
TVA said they didn't want no part of it.
I call TVA to get rid of them.
Have you talked to TDA about having them help pay for maintenance on it?
Because that was the fun.
And give you an answer?
TVA contacted me and I talked to the chief there. They won't open the bathroom back up, but we got to have someone test the waters so often. They got to be state approved. So they're checking on how much it's gonna cost to do that. And when the tech said they wanted to resurface and
Restripe,
They are gonna repay.
resurface and restripe the park. And that's the last text they sent me.
Well, as far as like helping the city, as far as money.
Still a gray area.
It's in the gray area, yeah. You know,
Limbo, we'll say.
it's just costing,
Not yes, not no.
it's costing us bukus of money.
Guys, I know a lot of people use that beach, whether from New Hope or not, and that's an asset for the city, in my opinion, anyway. I mean, you know.
You're talking a bunch of money we're spending on that thing.
Well,
Is it more now than it was in the past? I mean, that much?
Well, you got.
In the past, there was nothing done.
Mhm.
So, yes.
Yeah,
When you say nothing done, what do you mean by that? It was always mowed.
There was no sand put out, there was no trash or minimal trash maintained.
Yeah.
They didn't have porta toilets.
We're doing trash every week. You do trash every week.
Mowing just about every week.
Yeah.
Just about every week.
yeah, we did, Mr. Murray.
And I mean, the mowing, it's nothing against people that mow, it's just, it's going up. I mean, it's
Right.
just the cost
And
of
that's a
everything.
lot of people like grass.
That's a big place.
Yeah, it's a big place and they do a
But
great
it
job.
is a
Oh, yeah, they
plus.
do a real good job.
This is costing us a bunch of money. Keep it open. I'm working with TVA right now. We're getting a few
I
things.
mean, we want to try to keep it open, so
People from New Hope use it through the week because I had someone check it for a lot of days. And through the week, you see a lot of Marion County tags, but then on the weekend, other people, I guess, family time is there. So the other people come in
People
from other
launch boats out of
states.
there too.
well, we
Yeah.
just, one reason we would want to keep it is because if somebody else was to lease it, well, we don't have any say-so because it's outside of the city limits.
Right, it's past the
So
sign.
we want to try to keep it as far as riffraff going on. So, like I said, we're exploring options and talking with TVA, trying to get help with several different things, but it's just a plan of
So you don't have one at contact, you're just talking with a lot of different people.
They do, but they have to go through several
They got-
different, I mean,
All the other layers.
TVA's got lawyers. They got a bunch of lawyers, and they got to go through lawyers and all that stuff and talk to the lawyers. They got to talk to their engineer, just like that water. They got to get with their engineer, what she told me the other day. We got to get with their engineer and see what state guy is certified in y'all's area to do check the water and all that stuff. And this is coming another thing. If we open the bathrooms up, that sounds good. I mean, that sounds good.
somebody got to clean them.
Who's gonna clean them? We're gonna get one of y'all gonna volunteer to go over there and clean them
I mean, that's like in Porta Johns, they destroyed.
Destroyed
I
them.
hate portage.
They destroyed them.
Well, they do the same thing to those toilets.
Well, you get,
Because you just got a bunch of idiots.
Then you got people that go in there and hide.
Yeah.
You do things they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
We will ask for volunteers to clean them.
I remember that when I was young, when Dad was in the bass club and they had it, you go in bathrooms and they were absolutely nasty.
Yep.
Yeah, you drive home before.
And, so,
Then we got people that brings trash up there, dumps trash out.
To get rid of trash.
Chief can tell you, he's already, you know,
tired of digging through it, but
they take their trash up on top of the hill and dump it out.
There's a little back road, people go up there, there's a loop, they just dump it and drive off. Yeah, in that back corner up there, it hadn't been going on for years.
So, we got a little problems up there and stuff, we're trying
and then people say, well, you can put cameras up. Yeah, that costs more money.
to.
how long do you think they'd last?
Yeah.
And the camera goes off every time something goes in front of it, so you might have 500 pictures.
Right up there, there's plenty of that.
But we are trying to get the plan figured out.
Before next year, maybe we get it figured out. So,
Anytime you do a TV, it's gonna take a while.
he did. Every time they contact me,
lucky to get it. Unless you're doing something wrong.
every time they contact
Yeah,
me,
exactly.
every time they contact me, it's all the way a drawn out process. They got to talk to their lawyers, their engineers. And it's all the way, it drags out. It's not, you can't get a yes or no because you don't talk to the head person. You talk to the little person and they work their way up.
Yeah, I mean, no answers quick.
All right, new business. What we got on new business? I got
Still looking for some bids on 10, if anybody knows of anybody.
Looking for bids on 10, what, Josh?
To put we're gonna put new 10 to where the block came off.
On the side of that building over there.
Yes, we're gonna have that 10 removed and new 10 put on so it doesn't.
Is there an inside wall over there that has the insulation and stuff in it?
There is, and it will be being replaced with these bids and,
So that's part of the 10 job too?
No.
No, the insulation will be part of the inside job.
Okay, so you got two different bids you're
Yes.
in there.
Yes. We're gonna open the bids for the inside part shortly, and then the outside part, we're still taking.
And I think the 10 is gonna be the same way as like a block. It's gonna be less than what we don't have to worry about it. I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
less.
it's probably gonna be one of those, we're gonna get it knocked out quickly because it looks so bad.
All right, if not, we'll go ahead and start opening these bids up, see where we're at on them. We'll start with the bids. This right here is all for remodeling the city of New Hope. Here you go, Josh, just look at it, tell me how much everything is, and I write it down.
This is from, Rooted Renovations in Whipple. Total for material, labor, we're looking at $40,260. That is, demo the inside, framing on inside, electrical work, HVAC modifications, drywall installation, painting and flooring installation.
So all the cosmetic stuff would be done, right?
So when they do that, they drop ceiling, it's coming down, so they're gonna actually extend the vents.
So everything, it would be ready and finished out and
Yes, ma'am.
everything?
Yeah, all
Ready
these
to move
bids,
furniture in
all these bids are
for the same thing?
supposed to be ready to go.
All these people sending in bids, are they licensed?
Bonded.
Everybody.
Alright, so this is, Michael Martin, Stevenson, Alabama. Demolition, sheet rock. Essentially the exact same, bid, for the work amount. Total for this one, $43,500. This one's going to be from Austin. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce your last name. Schlangen Properties. Okay, so his bid is $30,000. He is doing the flooring, demoing the inside, doing drywall, replacing ceiling tiles, adding on a room for the police department. So he's basically doing the same bid on it. Like I said, looking at 30,000 total. He has his split for the front part and the police part, but all total together is 30,000.
So it's $10,000 or $13,000 less than the other two. And it's the same thing.
So we're wanting to replace the ceiling tile. So that's what. So his bid is to replace the ceiling tiles, and those other two bids, they are removing the drop ceiling and putting sheetrock on the ceiling as opposed to
Instead of ceiling tiles.
instead of the ceiling tiles. Yes.
Which they're there now.
Right. So this is
He's just putting new
he's
tiles.
just
A new tile, and a couple of them, they asked us how we wanted to do it, so, you know. But, and I think they, a couple of them, him and
I'm thinking those two that we just looked at, those are going to be the two that have sheetrock on the roof. This is from True Blue of Jasper. He has his split into two sections as well, front office and rear office. Somebody's gonna have to do some math. 14,400 on the rear part, and then 16,980 on the front part.
31,380.
So 31,380 total, and that's just replacing ceiling tiles. And that's not sheetrock. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Did we not stipulate what we wanted for a ceiling? I mean, except there are two ceilings over there.
couple of contractors didn't want to replace it because there's gonna be so much work. You probably see the difference in the bid.
Yeah.
You're talking $14,000 difference. Just silly then.
So, I mean, right now it has this, and so we had 3 bids that bid it with just leaving the ceiling tiles, and then 2 bid to pull out and
Pull out everything, we just want that one ceiling.
No, they'll actually drop it down and frame it and put sheetrock on the ceiling
we didn't have a preference for that.
They just didn't want to fuck with it.
Okay.
So they'll have,
This would be.
So much work, there's so much work involved in it and everything else with money too. You're talking $14,000 more.
we talk about lumber, the sheetrock and finishing and painting. And then like, so.
But we really, our preference is the sheetrock. Because if you drop the ceiling, especially back there in his office, if you drop it to an 8-foot ceiling, that's gonna bring heat and air costs.
Yeah, I know.
But my preference is cheap as we can buy it. You know, to save us money and stuff too. Cause,
Well, won't our
you know,
mayor be up there between the two?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna have to find out here.
Yeah, so in the rear office, it's as tall as this building up here, you know, in the fire office. Whereas, you know, the front office is dropped down like this. So either way, in the rear office, whether they do tile or sheetrock, they're gonna have to drop it. And they'll drop it and so that's what they mean by HVAC stuff. Because they're gonna drop all the vents down like these are, so that it's not up in the ceiling, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of flooring are they talking about?
Pretty much everybody has LVP on there.
Yeah, that's about what everybody recommends going with. Wire and tear and
Yeah.
everything else.
Pretty much the most cost-effective thing. And there's already glued down LVP over there, so removing it, it's not gonna be a smooth surface once it gets filled up. Most of them have, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a rubber barrier thing that they lay down to kind of level it. Is that it for bid?
Is it for?
I think it is.
The low bidder, does anybody know reference on?
Well,
When you come to construction, you want to get somebody decent.
the ones that kind of lowest is that guy that, he's your next door neighbor. You know,
And I can vouch that he's done work in my house, and he does really
and he's
good work.
and I've asked around, they say he's real good. I reckon he's licensed and bonded. He told me that,
Are you speaking of David?
Yes,
He
yeah.
is really good.
I will give him credit too. He's Johnny on the spot. He's the first one to came and looked, and he came and looked for the 10 too. That makes a difference
He
too.
gets it out front.
He shows
he
up.
gave us,
He's a good man.
he gave us the best price. He gave us the best price on
That
the
one's 31
I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Austin lives on
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
No.
I think they live down your way, down in Austin.
Yeah. He remodels homes, houses and stuff.
Yeah, he's down there with stuff.
The big offset in those bids is the difference in doing sheetrock on the ceiling.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, almost $14,000 difference. That's a big difference. You know?
Let me see that bill from Rudy.
the best way.
Let me see that one.
Like you say,
Yeah, let me see that one. That one from Rudy.
heat and air costs over a period of time, it'll take care of itself. Because, I mean, you know, you just like that, you always gonna have stuff like that where heat goes up.
Well, if they put in sheetrock or the ceiling, will it be insulated above it?
Yeah, it's insulated. No, it's with the ceiling's insulated.
Which one?
It's insulated. It's insulated. It used to be the roof used to go all the way to the top, so they dropped that.
But it's rubber.
No, and
So there's a space in between the
Yes.
insulation and
so it used to go all the way to the top, and when they put them offices over there, they dropped it, you know. So they was sealing in.
And if they put it back in, they could blow more.
yeah, I didn't know if you need it, because it's paid for itself. sure it's there.
and they there, but when we pull, and that's the thing too, when we pull that off, the paneling, it's got old paneling on there, we pull some off and look, you see the insulation stuff. None of us don't know what it's gonna be like.
Insulation falls down. It just drops.
What it's gonna be, and what it's gonna be like until, and I talked to a couple of these guys here and told them, and they said, well, what y'all can do is, we can go buy if we have to replace the insulation, we can go buy the insulation, and they just add some more labor to it or whatever. We kinda talked about that, so even me and Josh.
You know when they take it off.
And even me and Josh said, we won't know until they jerk the paneling off.
Yeah, that's right.
And you ain't talking about that much, you're just talking three little walls. So,
What is it? Dimension.
I don't know what the dimension is.
350 square feet.
It ain't too big.
I guess the main thing is it worth the extra $10,000-12,000 for sheetrock.
I don't think it is. I just don't think it is. I think if this be money we wasted, I think, but it's up to y'all. I mean, I'll go with whatever y'all want to go with.
Look in there and see if they're gonna drop that ceiling down.
On True Blue.
Well, on either one of them.
Well, you don't have to, I don't think you're talking about the police chief's ceiling, that's on the ceiling you have to draw.
Well, I know.
Other ceilings are 8 foot.
Says existing ceiling tiles on True Blue will be replaced.
So you're not dropping.
How high is it now?
It's about,
It's 10 foot.
more than that.
He measured the other day over there.
10 foot.
Yeah, it's just 10 foot.
So hers and hers offices is dropped. You don't have to worry about it.
What is a electric bill run?
Well, we got it, we get it under control right now, I mean.
So electrical, the cost, I looked at the bill this month, and so this month, they used a significant less amount of electricity, but electricity has gone up enough that the bills, they still save $5 over last year's same month bill. But that's how much electricity has gone up from.
But we're getting electricity under control.
A building,
What are you talking about?
I missed where it said on here about the countertop and cabinets to create the.
Yeah, that's what this guy out here is True Blue, that's why he said he's gonna build a cabinet, they gotta build a cabinet or something. So y'all know the guy from True Blue?
Yeah.
I know he's my neighbor. He's done work for us too.
No, he does really good work.
He's a good man.
I know he's honest, man.
He put the cheapest bid in on the fire hall over there, before I put the tin on. He did, and he told me, he said, I wanna try to help the city out, so.
Yeah, he lives
He's a registered nurse too. It'd be good to
Yeah.
reach back out to him for him to be a
here. Yeah.
volunteer fire person.
So he did the lowest bid in on fixing that outside the tin out there.
Evidence room, 8 by 8 by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Jeremy's got to have
This
evidence.
one is 8 by 8 by 8.
He got to have evidence room, put his marijuana in. It's driving Morgan crazy over there now.
I did warn her that ahead of time where she got to work.
He got some good stuff the other night off somebody. It smells like a rotten skunk, son. It's good. It's top quality stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
I've got Glade plug-ins, I've popped candles, I got a wax warmer.
So does that mean we walk
It
into our
just smells
city
like skunk and
offices?
flowers.
We walk into our city building and it smells like marijuana.
No, it's not as bad now, but it was potent that first couple days.
And that's what most people don't know too. Jeremy and them, they got drugs and people with guns. And got a guy the other day. They got a guy the other day. Didn't have no driving license, no insurance, no papers to be in the United States.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, sure did. They've been
Not surprised.
How long do they keep it?
the marijuana.
Anything, guns, marijuana?
I have to keep it till the disposition of the case is over, and then the judge makes a decision.
He locked up good, right?
Yeah, it's in
But typically, somebody, typically with narcotics, we're not gonna keep it there long anyway. I'll take it up to Nashville, dump it off the front lab, they test it out.
Right, right.
I've got the readout that says where that works in court.
It's locked up in the safes.
Maybe Jeremy needs another entrance to his office if he's affecting more than
It's the same.
He's gonna bring in nasty stuff.
What the phone does.
We're building a new room.
Or get some hazmat gear if you carry it inside.
Get it covered with a bag and just pick it up with some tongs, put it in the tow, lock it up.
Yeah, we still have it. Yeah,
It's not-
it was strong.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like a dead skunk.
What did you discover?
They are cheaper bids, they're not. We would rather it be uniformed so that Jeremy's office is sealant match the front. So even if they were replacing the ceiling tiles, we would rather it be dropped even with ceiling tiles. And I thought that's what they had in here.
No.
Neither one of those have that.
No, it costs a bunch of money to drop it. That's what they said. They said when you start dropping, it costs a bunch of money. You got to drop the lights, you got to drop the air conditioning, you got to drop all the hangers, you got to do all that. It's talking, yeah, you're talking a bunch of money when you start moving it. That's what they said.
You gotta drop it all down.
Exactly.
Extend the vent, the ductwork.
Yeah. There's a bunch involved. There's a bunch involved in it.
Do you want it dropped?
I don't care. When it
How
looks
much
better, I'll be
time do you
happy.
spend in there?
When it looks better, I'm just doing a little professional and not like it to me.
So it'll be just his room different.
Yeah.
How big is his area?
He got
15 by 20.
yeah, he got the biggest office.
Like I said, it's just if we wanted to spend that extra money to drop it or not, that not be one of them two.
And whoever does the inside, we got to get the outside done first. Outside.
What's the difference between True Blue and that?
$1,380.
True Blue, he's the cheapest one on the,
And he's a guy we all know, or,
they know.
and they say,
Good. And he's the cheapest one on the fixing the outside, and the outside's got to be fixed before the inside does. So because we're replacing that window and them two doors on the side. One on doors, the front door and the side door, we're replacing them. They got to be replaced and 10 put on before the inside can get work done.
He got better bid than me.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, he lives here.
I know where he lives.
That's exactly right,
Yeah.
that makes a difference.
Yeah.
We got any problem
Hey,
with him? We
you
can
gonna run down here and see him if something don't go right, say, hey.
we can send Helen and Hickernut over there.
That's right. Helen walk across the yard to him, it sounds like.
I say, I don't know, I've never used him, so I can't vouch for his work, but I do know that what I've talked to him, I think he's honest.
Didn't you used him, right?
Yeah.
You had
Couple times.
everything looked good, no
Yeah.
problems?
He redid my front porch over on Lakeview. They look at you, it's
And he
really
wants you to be satisfied.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah, I mean, that's,
stuff.
if he takes pride in his work, that's a big,
Yeah.
and then.
Hey, Josh, other one the same way. We told him we wanted the same thing.
Well, the only thing, I'm looking at, so,
True
He's
blue.
doing it a little bit more cheaper.
so like Austin, so in the evidence room, it's gonna be an 8 by 8 by 10. Austin is doing 4 electrical boxes, 3 plugs with 1 light and 1 switch. True Blue is only doing 1 light, 1 switch, and 1 outlet. And he has, it just says an 8 by 8 room. It doesn't
You need more outlets than one. I thought my code you had.
But there's already outlets in there that's staying and he's just adding one.
Well,
No, there's no room, like it's gonna be out in the garage.
all it's gonna be is the evidence room. Put drugs. Put a safe in there where you put drugs and a gun.
Okay, what's code, you electrician, more or less, what?
More or less.
Oh, you used to do it for a living.
On any wall, you gotta have an outlet every 6 feet.
What I thought, I mean, it's got kind of code that they, I would have thought you needed to be, I mean, it's probably.
Oh, if it's only 8 foot long, so you can get away with 1.
You get around what?
Per wall, on each wall.
So technically, you would have to have 30 or 4.
There's one already there, that's 3.
So that's why he's got it.
You gonna want that at least anyway, too.
You want to cold, we'll be in trouble.
Well, that brings the question, I mean, this got to be inspected.
No. I already got my Tracy and everything here.
Because you already got service there, it ain't like you get new service, so you don't have to have like an inspection.
All you doing is remodeling. You do
It
it.
would have to be.
If you replace the panel,
You would have to have
you gotta be
it.
inspected.
We ain't doing none of that.
You got you by, but you still want to try, I would.
There's something else. So True Blue is replacing all the lights with LEDs.
Yes.
Austin has nothing in here about replacing any lights,
LEDs with more efficient.
except he's adding the light to the new building, but there's nothing in here about adding or replacing to LEDs.
Sound like, might need to kind of go back and give a little more detail. To make sure you
If you want to
comparing apples to apples.
If you want to wait.
Yeah, I know.
Get and get what you want to get what you want to get done.
If you want to wait till 1 month, we can.
Does it take that long?
I mean, True Blue would, but.
Time you go to all your meetings, it will be.
I mean, can you not just kind of get with them? without having to go?
And record a conversation.
Well, we would still, we
I
would
mean,
have,
honestly, having.
We could probably call him right now. He'd
Yeah,
probably
call
come
them.
right over.
What would be wrong with that?
You got everything.
Well,
You say, hey, we
they
need
said
more
the
outlets in
room,
there.
like,
Oh, yeah.
so Austin's got the right room, but he has the
All they-
upgraded lights.
Call him and ask him. Why you say?
I mean, an outlet's $1. I mean, you got labor and boxes and then a little bit of
Well,
wire. I mean, you ain't talking a lot of probably difference in time, labor, and material for that, but what else are we talking
Call him.
about? Change for him to
Call
add.
him, see what.
You might say, oh, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. Or what I mean.
We need LED.
Alright, see, that copper goes up every day.
But,
I got 5 rolls of it down at the house. I'm donating some of those. We got 5 rolls of it.
Looking and considering everything.
Yeah,
I got 5 rolls of wire down at the house. I'm donating some to call.
12-2.
You can't run 14 no more.
I got one that's for 220. It's a big old cable for around the hot tub. 40 ounce, 50 ounce breaker.
Hello, this is David.
Hey Dave, this is Kevin Lawson down here at New Hope City meeting.
Yeah, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good.
We were looking through your bid here, and so on your construction of the police room, on here you show to be building an 8x8. Is that going to be like an 8x8x8 or an 8x8x10?
It's 8 by 8.
8 by 8 with what I was thinking, but like the width, height, whatever you want it to be. I think the other room is like 10 feet, so you can match it. Then we're dropping the other room down to 8. So I was thinking 8 by 8 carved out of the bay where the fire trucks are parked.
Okay, all right. And then on here for that, it says 1 light switch and outlet. What would be the difference for us to get, say, 4 outlets in that bill in that room?
I do an additional $150. Don't mind, just get rid of that whole circuit.
Okay.
They have panels there that's closed up the panel, so we're on a whole circuit for that room. So adding more outlets shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. So nothing too much. Okay.
For all of them.
I believe that was the question.
Yeah, all in 1 second, 20 amp.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, sir. We're still looking into the bids. We appreciate it.
No problem. Call back if you have more questions.
All right.
Thanks.
So $150.
And that's for 4.
Right. It changes
all.
Yeah. It changes
all. He's got all the LED lights, right?
Yes.
All
Upgrade existing fluorescent lights to new LED panels engineered to fit in the same
You don't need
location.
4 plug-ins anyway, do you?
Well, per code,
We'll probably have to.
per code it.
And so you don't have to have inspection. But if something was happening, if you have a fire, they come in. I'm just saying if something happens, there's a fire, insurance comes, you're not up to code, it ain't covered.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely want to be.
I would say,
We're gonna make sure everything up to code. That's why we're using a licensed contractor for, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I know, but it ain't.
Well, it will be.
Yeah.
And that might be. I don't know if we ever talked about what happened when they put in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean,
It's better to have them and not need them than need them not have them.
absolutely. I mean, with the way he answers the phone and responds to your questions, I mean, I feel pretty good about him on his bid. He seems to have the most thorough bid with the most options for about $1,500 more.
I can see
Did
it.
they give a timeline, like this will be done in 2 months?
Well, now I will say that I was looking at that on one of those other bids. Yeah, it's got 170 hours worth of labor. So, I mean, you're looking at 4 weeks essentially.
Because what we gonna do?
Well, I mean, that's probably gonna be.
And what we gonna do first is
I mean, you're gutting something.
we're gonna do one of the offices first. Probably do the police chief first.
New walls, so.
And, you know, do his office, then move to Morgan's next, where we ain't got everybody moved
What I
out
was
there.
wondering is, I don't know how many men days got work anymore. If he just got 2 people, it's gonna take longer than somebody that's got a crew.
That's right. He's got more than 2 people.
Back on the phone, let's go.
I don't see how many.
I mean,
I want to see how long it's gonna, ask him, once he starts, how long will it be for him?
He can give you a ballpark time.
Exactly. I think he's got quite a few people working for him.
He
Yeah.
does. He has
I
access.
know a lot of people are involved in the weed deal, but I didn't know.
Hey,
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you again. Hey, do you have a rough idea of about how long it would take to do this project?
Stretching my memory back to early July. So we're doing two phases, right? I think we're in the back room one time to add that room on. I think that's a couple weeks for each phase.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll totally get split up where we want in between what we do back to back.
Well, ask him,
But I'll work with whatever the needs are.
ask him how long it's gonna take to do the outside.
And then, do you have any idea about how long the outside?
I'm finding out weekly outside of cooperative weather.
Okay.
Somewhere in 5 weeks.
Okay.
5
Well,
6 weeks.
that should, if I have anything else, I'll give you a call back. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, so we'll say 5
5 to 6 weeks.
He sounds like he's on the road.
So 5 to 6 weeks, what we're looking at.
He'll answer you no matter where.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that makes it.
Yeah, absolutely. When you got somebody that pick up the phone.
Y'all know him, y'all say he does good work.
Yes.
So if anything goes wrong, we just blame y'all.
You can.
And he's 1,500 higher.
Yeah,
Than the lowest.
but he's putting in full LED lights.
Yeah,
So I
That
mean,
makes a big difference.
you're getting real close to being.
So it's like less or more efficient.
And-
31,530 if you done 150 for the hour, so 31,530.
And he's the only person that's turned in a bid for the outside, so he'll be able to see the inside and the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He won't be building off somebody who's done the outside and he's having to tweak it on the inside.
So we got to place that in front window. It's all it is, a piece of plexiglass. It just, she can hear you talking from out here. It's so, the glass is so
You can hear
thin.
every single car drive by.
And all the rain.
Now, and plus that, they gonna cut the door.
We are gonna put in a more inviting door.
Yeah,
No,
we're gonna,
it's not gonna be a steel plate door.
we're gonna have like, you know, like, you see them still, or it can still be that metal, you know,
Entry door.
it has a light, you know, like 7 lights, 8, 9 lights, or.
Like you can see through it, like you don't have like a glass front. Now, it may be the bulletproof type or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
but it's not gonna look like you're walking into the police.
Jailhouse.
They mixed me on that. I had all kinds of plans.
We want it to be more inviting for your walk in, you know.
Now the rear door, the interior doors, chandelier, they will all be full steel doors. But that one front door, it's,
Whatever front door we put on, I was thinking about it the other day, we still got to mount that drop box on.
yeah, I mean, that's no problem.
That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I ever since I've been going there, I've always thought that was probably the most uninviting city hall I've ever
And see
been.
what we're gonna do, our plans are, when you walk into the city hall, we're taking that first wall here out to your left. And when you walk in the door, you'll go in, walk in, and we'll have a counter all the way across the front where you can walk in. You don't have.
Yeah, kind of like when you go to the.
Yeah, that way you don't have to stand in the you don't have to stand in the hallway no more. There won't be no little bitty window there no more.
Basically, you'll walk in and walk over in front of the large window.
Yeah.
And that way, if there's more than a couple people in there, you're not shoulder to shoulder.
You're not in the hallway.
That hallway's way too small.
We're not in the hallway no more.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, what we're gonna do from now on. I'll get Maureen to do it when, is come over here at 15 minutes till, we'll start opening up at 15 till. And that's what we'll, I'll get Morgan, tell Morgan right now to start coming over here at 15 till, open the door. So we'll settle that problem.
Thank you for addressing that.
She'll be here at 15 minutes till.
My vote is for True Blue.
Everybody in favor of True Blue, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes, got it. And they're way under $5,000, so we won't even have to go on the inside. We won't have to worry about bid in that. I mean, they're the only one to put a bid in anyway. They're under $5,000.
For the house.
Yeah.
Make sure that's
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing it because he lives here and he wanted to help us out too and everything.
No, that's pretty good. Really.
Let's see that bid on that outside. Yeah. And I've had 2 or 3 people tell me, well, and I got to get with True Blue to see.
I don't think anybody knows.
I make.
Well, yeah, he did.
Well, I made a motion.
He said I go through, but
Yeah, well, he made a motion.
I'll say.
Okay, thank
He
you.
can have seconded it.
we all like it.
Thank everybody motion.
I think you had a consensus.
Yeah, we had an agreement on that.
Pass that around, let everybody look at the,
Outside,
yeah, that's the outside, that's the labor on replacing all the metal and the window, and I think the door too. How much is it there?
20, 50, front window set. Like total $3,900.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cheap in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, he's providing.
Is he gonna put the metal on the right side looking at the building?
Right in front. You talk
Where those blocks are?
the metal will go on the left side and all the way down the front.
Just leave it, it's just gonna stay blocked or?
Well, we're probably gonna cover that block up with 10.
He's probably gonna form it and put the same tin on. And that's also, he's gonna be painting all the garage doors to match.
Yeah, that's separate.
The tin. Oh, that's
That
separate.
is separate deal.
But he's going to do that as well, so everything matches.
That'd be a separate bid.
And I believe there was, putting new 2 12s or 10s up around, the garage doors.
I like something else I like here, it says is no deposit required, just full payment when completed.
Yeah.
You won't find many people do that.
Yeah.
I think even on this other one, it says we typically take a deposit, but being the city, it's not done.
That's a good question on that. Big deal there.
You're fine, go ahead.
You gonna still leave a fire engine in there or something? Something pertaining to the fire department?
We got a fire engine there, but we don't have to keep no fire engine in there.
Well, no, what I'm getting at, you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
If it's not used as for the fire department, it don't belong to the city.
Yeah, we won that lawsuit. Yeah, we took that to court and won that lawsuit. That belongs to the city of New Hope now. Kings ain't got nothing to do with that. That was settled quite a few months ago, back in November.
So, regardless of what the deed said,
Regardless,
There was a proposal made that actually sounded like we got to fill it out.
Yeah. The King family took it to court and they dropped it and gave it to the city of New Hope.
did they give it to you?
They just dropped it, really.
They dropped it and gave it to the city of New Hope. That's how the people read. I read the paper, everybody was Tracy too. It belongs to the city of New Hope, it don't belong to the King family, don't it?
Well, that's just.
Yeah, they don't, King family ain't got anything to do with it. King family don't have anything to do with it. The judge signed it over to the city of New Hope, the judge.
The only thing that wasn't done, there wasn't a special meeting with a hearing right before it went to court like they were supposed to do for that.
You got anything hanging in there, just because somebody said something or whatever, don't mean it's so. Legally, that's what it is.
The judge signed the paper. I looked at the paper. They showed me the paper when I came mayor. It was before I even became mayor. They settled it. The King family dropped it. They signed the paper. The judge awarded the property to the city of New York. That's it.
That's the whole reason we are spending the money remodeling the building.
Looks good out there.
We should say it though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just asking. I hadn't heard.
Perfectly fine.
You're fine. I mean, it was
Legitimate question.
It was in October or something like that. I can't remember. It was before the election was final.
There was no paper signed. It was verbal.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, I hadn't seen, I don't know what's there,
Yeah.
whatever. But whoever said something, okay, but unless the papers are signed in the courthouse.
Well, I did have a copy of it. I forget where I even did it. But the judge signed it, said it belonged to the city of New Hope, and the judge signed off on it.
I believe it was January. Tracy was here and he told everyone where they could find the paperwork. He told where anybody that wanted it could go look at it.
Page management has it.
I forget where he said it was.
Page management has
But
it.
you can go up there and request block.
No, I'm just,
No, you're fine.
I like to be safe on everything. Like I said, just because somebody
Spending that
says
much
something.
money on it and all.
Yeah, if somebody says something, if it ain't signed, it's not recorded, it don't mean a hill of beans.
There's still a truck over there anyway. Yeah, there's still a truck over there.
I don't know, but I would suggest you
If we have to, we'll leave one in there.
find it, have a copy of it, know where it's recorded before you spend money on it. What you're saying.
Anyway, question for you here. I'm at the city meeting, and it's been brought up to us. We remodeling this. We opened up bids up on this city, remodeling this city hall, old city hall, and question was, are we sure we own the city hall, the old city hall over now? Are we sure the city owns that, or does the King family still own
Or do they have a claim?
it? Or do they have a claim to it?
They don't have a right to sue again.
The court order specifically says they do not have any rights at all in the property, so the city owns it.
That's just,
Can you get a
What I
copy
would
of
do
that?
tomorrow,
Mr. Gary Klaus wanting to know where he can get a copy of that at.
No, well, I would, but
I'd like to send that to the city tomorrow.
City needs to have one.
Pretty short and
for that.
simple,
Okay.
We'll get one, it'll be at the city hall.
and it's very clear that the city
Yeah,
owns it.
as long as you got it there, something.
Okay, that's just what was brung up, asking us before we started remodeling stuff, that we own the city hall.
Yeah, I would have, yeah, it's a good question, but you know me, I would have blew loud whistles and waved red flags.
Yeah.
By now, it wasn't very clear that the city owned it.
Yeah, well, I seen the paper, I got the paper of the house where the judge signed off on it, saying it belonged to the city.
Yeah.
That's my question, man, I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, the city does own it. It belongs to the city. I did have that paperwork on it, whatever I've done.
He said he could send a copy.
He actually has Hey, that's cheap, man. What he's doing.
Here it is, here, City of New Hope, right here. Here you go. You can read this thing probably better than I can on that thing. Can you read that?
He's Quinn.
Upon agreement of the parties and for good cause shown, it is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the plaintiff's complaint against the defendants is hereby dismissed with prejudice, and that the title to real property improvements at issue in this lawsuit, which include the fire hall building, pavement, fuel tank, and any and all other improvements, is legally vested to the City of New Hope, Tennessee, free of any right of reversion or any claims of plaintiffs and their successors. The cost assessed by the clerk and master in this cause are hereby taxed to the defendants, which the execution may issue if necessary.
So yeah. I was on the board then, and I remember we had a special meeting, and they said if we paid the court costs, they was going to draw everything. Court costs was about $100 something, so the city agreed to pay the court costs, and it was drawn. The property was gave to the city.
Well, if it was dismissed with prejudice, they can't go back to file.
Yeah, if it misses it, that's what they told me. Cause I asked a question when we had a meeting, I said, what does that mean, this mess with prejudice? They said, you can never sue nobody again over it. That's what they said. They said the judge signed it, it's 100%, and nothing nobody can do about it now. That's what they said.
Well, did anybody that ever read that knew the original deed, did anybody ever read and compare those two things? I mean, do you really think that someone that spent the money they spent and sued us would agree to what's on that document?
Judge signed it, doesn't matter.
They didn't sign it.
The judge did.
The judge signed it.
It could be appealed.
No,
Well, it's not that.
It said no prejudice, you can't.
Well,
The judge signed
even with prejudice, it's still.
Have you ever tried to sue a judge?
actually you can't.
No, you don't sue the judge.
I think
You appeal it and take it to high
I think the
court.
shade is on the attorney.
Well, either way, it don't matter. I mean, it's over with. I mean, whoever wants to do what they want to do. Hey, there is a fire truck over there. If somebody wants to go see a fire truck, they can see a fire truck. We don't have to keep one over there. It don't belong.
Well, if that's done, you don't have to worry about it.
It don't belong to them. It don't belong to them, so whatever.
It's questionable to me. I've seen it pass. I mean, you can.
Well, we got a question. What you gonna do about your property over there on?
You're on it, that's the reason I'm out here. I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
What, appreciate the chief coming over and talking to me about that, and I just want to see, what is your, what are you bringing up about it? What are you talking?
When we talked that day, I asked if you would just, trim it back from the roadway. People are complaining that as they're pulling out, they can't see what's coming down the road.
Well, you need to get the state to mow the right of way.
I don't need to get the state to do anything, first of all.
No, I don't mean you.
Yeah, secondly, the state owns about 3 foot.
No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I just talked to
No. We just had the same problem down the road. The state went over and measured it, and they just own about 3 foot. They don't own there where your grass is growing up over your house. Plus, we got a law that says you can't let your grass and stuff grow up over your house and everything. And he's got the ordinance right there. I mean, I can push that if you want me to push it.
You can't push it.
I can't.
That was thrown out by the previous administration. There's a trailer sitting across the road, right from that place there, and we had problems with when the other administration took over. They just let it go. When you kill one like that, you can't enforce it on other folks. There's a number of ordinances down there that
Well, we got an ordinance that says you got to keep your yard clean and everything else.
you can't do it.
Can't do it. Tell you what, tomorrow, file papers, we can get Tracy, do what we gotta do, and let's see what we can do, okay? We'll see if we can cut it or not.
Speaking of ordinances, what about the trash?
Trash, I reckon it's
You better look at stuff before you start getting hot on that.
I ain't getting hot on it, I'm telling you, I gave you a chance to go there and clean that darn brush off, keep somebody from getting killed, and you're over here trying to badmouth.
You're telling me they got 3 feet, what are you talking about?
I'm telling you.
Now, wait a minute.
No, you ain't gonna tell me shit.
Nobody needs to guess.
Well, he's just running, he don't know what he's talking about.
Well, we'll see. I'll have a lawyer look at it, we'll see.
I did that not too long ago.
Oh, okay, you understand?
I'll tell you what I got.
Be safe.
We'll see.
Information I got and what it is, and that's why I know, for 54 years, I know, the county mowed it, up that bank, they don't mow in the yard. They mow that bank right there. And the state mowed it the same way for the same reason. There is no right-of-way on 422.
What's the address we're talking? I don't even know.
What, 17, something or other, 17, 26. There's a well place down here.
1726, what is that, off of,
Yeah.
Carrie Williford's home.
In fact, there's a lot of places down through there on the road, where, I can't think of them, just past where.
With the Lawson garage used to be. Is it down in there?
What's that?
With the Lawson
mow
garage
grass.
used to be. Carrie Williford's.
8 years.
Yeah, where I'm
It's over the house, you
Okay,
can see the house.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I know where you're talking about now.
See, what the problem is, I went through the division out there on, Volkswagen Drive. Talked to some of the fellas out there, they went through the files and everything on it.
Put that there with the other ones.
There's no right of way on it. Therefore, when the state took it over, they took it over back a ditch to back a ditch.
We have a slumlord, I'm telling you right now, we got a slumlord thing, and he can tell you what it is there too.
Got it all.
It does, when will the state mow the side of the road?
It ain't, we talking about state now, we're talking about his whole place down there. It hadn't been mowed, hadn't been kept up. The grass is over the house, trees are over the house. You can't even see the house because it ain't been took care of.
You know how many more I can find around here that look like that?
And you don't have any more we taking care of right now? Ask them.
You're not.
Ask them. We are, ask them.
No, I know some of them are not.
No, wait.
Like I said, there's one sitting right down there across the road.
Right now, I'm talking about yours. We'll talk about the other ones.
No, well, when you get a court, if you want to do that,
That's
you're
what
going to be taking out a lot of other things, and it's going to cost the city
We'll
money.
do whatever you want to do.
No, I've got some things, and the people that owns the property, there's some things going to be done there, but I'm not mowing the right of way because you're too lazy to go get the state to do what they're supposed to do.
Why don't you get the state to do it?
Promise we.
I'm not in your position.
We tried, we got them here to mow, which of course it's drove back up again. But it's on the rotation. And I called and raised Cain before they came and mowed mid-July, and they said, well, pretty much what they told me is we're lowest on totem pole.
I don't like to come down 156 with the grass so close because I'm always afraid of little animals.
I've already called again to get them, because it's like at my house.
I know.
It's grown
Get
up,
worse.
but they won't go past the ditch.
They go to the back of, well, on 156,
Yeah,
they got a right of way to mow.
yeah. But
They got that.
they just mow the road side of the ditch.
Go further up the stream. Don't stop, I don't know what they're doing, is it the bunch up the road up there, the maintenance for this area?
So this is the state, it's not the
No, not the county, I'm talking about the state office, on that,
It's,
About 28?
Yeah, it does.
It's, so they have a contract, and I believe here, it's either Salzar or Blevins. I'm not sure
Blevins is the one I
which
saw last.
Yeah, they've been doing it for years.
So that, they have a contract, and I don't know what it is in Marion County, but they are supposed to mow the state routes 5 to 6 times per season.
Like that over here.
This right here,
They don't
this right here ain't got anything to do with the state. We got complaints. We got complaints of people pulling out the driveway beside his house down there. People pulling out the driveway there cannot see because bushes are growing up and trees are growing up in his yard. they can't see. If they go straight, try to take a left, they can't see because the bushes and stuff are there. So I had Jeremy went out there and talked to him, asked him to cut the bushes down. That's what we need, we just need the bushes cut.
You get state mode, if there's anything out in the road from that
It ain't
property,
got anything to do with the state, it's on your property.
that's not on my property.
It's on, go down there tomorrow, look, we,
You wanna go down there and look at it?
He
I'll
can.
show you exactly where it is.
he can tomorrow. I'll let him handle it tomorrow.
You better get your act together before you start jump like that, Bill.
Just like what? People calling us complaining about your stuff growing up? What
Hey,
you
it's
want?
all up and down 422 there. It's hanging out.
He come out there and talked to you the other day. Now, why didn't you tell him that? Why didn't you tell him that? You talked. He talked to you the other day. He told me so. I went and talked to.
Does he do? He's the police officer here.
Well, yeah,
And
he
I
wanted-
appreciate him coming. That's the reason I wouldn't bother the chief on something like that. That's, I mean, if that's what I'm supposed to do.
We had a good conversation. I went back and told him, I said, hey, he was very, it was a good conversation.
And we got a call the other day, same thing. Hey, I'm gonna get run over down here in my driveway. Can y'all get this fixed? I told him, I said, will you go out there and talk to Miss Clout, see what you can do about getting that cut? All we needed is cut where somebody ain't gonna get killed. He said, well, I'll go. He went out there today, he said, knocked on the door, nobody,
Not today.
not today, the other day. He said, and nobody come to the door. And that's all we're trying to do.
Knock on what door?
I went to your house. It was not today. It was not today. It was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
You might not have been there. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't.
no, I didn't run the word anytime you wanted. I thought you phone number.
Yeah, you got my number. Yeah.
Holler at me if you don't find me or whatever. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah. I'd say we had a good conversation. I thought it was all handled.
No problem, but what I'm saying is, you're sitting here, sitting on your duff, not doing what you're supposed to
Do
do.
what?
Money that is
You're
spent
stupid.
by
You're
the
stupid.
people of New Hope, the community around here,
You're stupid.
the community. They got their money spent there, and you won't even get the state.
All right,
to come to your vote.
here, motion to adjourn the meeting.
Oh, see, they're skipping out.
Here, second.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to work
Motion.
with, hey.
Mr. Clarence, adjourn.
No, it's debating because you just.
Are we adjourned?
I called the state to see if they were proactive ever to cut trees that were legal. They said, they laughed at me. I said, no, we're reactive.
Good decision.
Yeah.
You won't regret it.
He'll answer the phone, right? That's a big one.
To get all that on my way.
What do you mean?
Get it out.
Yeah, I got it all. I don't stop recording until
I'm just going on when you don't get a minute.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you're gonna have to get up way early in the morning and do a whole lot more than that than me. My skin is pretty thick. Yes.
I was joking.
You work public works. When you work for the ambulance service,